3M Clash of the Grinders Student Edition Season 2. An epic grinding and welding showdown. 12 students, 1 champion. A battle of raw talent and unwavering resolve starts now. With the competitors on the verge of arriving, Bo Wigington and Austin Hargett, the dynamic duo behind Weld.com, stand poised, ready to welcome them.
Here they go.
See that, man? That thing's fresh.
Woo! Let's go, people. Let's party. Let's go.
Oh, there you go.
Hold on, get that.
These 12 top-tier students, representing 12 schools across the nation, have descended here to clash in an epic test of skill and determination.
My name is Titus Engelhard. Some of the things that's really made me strong is kind of just growing up on the farm, having a lot of opportunities to learn things. Something breaks down, you got to go fix it right away, get it done. Big support of my life is definitely all my siblings. I told them I'm in the next competition, like, oh yeah, dude, you're gonna rock this, you know. I am the second youngest, so I'm number 11. There's 12 kids in total. Came from a big family, you know. Parents along, they're very supportive. A girlfriend and her family also very supportive. A lot of friends. Also, my welding instructor, Nathan, big support. He is the one who he was like, you're entering into this competition and you're going to that. And I was like, all right, if you say so.
My name is Jasmine Solares. I grew up with 3 brothers and I was always playing outside. Whenever I hang out with boys and then they speak like, I guess a different language or whatever, they're surprised that I'm able to understand them and they're like, wait, how are you like that? And I'm like, oh, because I grew up like that. I was about 11 years old when my parents separated. I had to grow up. I had to be an adult. I had to be the one to take care of my brothers. Even though I wasn't the oldest one, I had to take care of them, make sure they went to school, make sure they were fed, and my dad too, wash their clothes. Thank God I still have both of my parents, and they support me through anything.
This year's competition shifts to the heart of Minnesota at Minneapolis Community and Technical College, where the stage is set for these competitors to leave their mark on the history of Clash of the Grinders glory.
My name is Caleb Musser. Some things that bring me joy in life is just like, I guess that quote, stop and smell the roses. If I can stop, watch the clouds, you know, just let my brain just kind of soak up what's going on. A lot of it too, I guess it's trying to get like off grid. I have my own water collection unit, working on some electricity. I'm a beekeeper, so I have like 2 hives. They're doing pretty well. I've got like 50 pounds of honey just right now. I guess something that's made me strong is that my grandma dealt with dementia. So she moved in with us and just helping my mom. My mom was a primary caretaker and I was kind of like a secondary, but somebody that made me grow and raise as a person, just turning around and doing the same thing as for them, you know, I feel like that was a huge emotional incline, I guess, of me as a person.
My name is Tom Sawyer, named after the famous Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain, and that was the first thing I've ever read that was in English. I relate to Tom Sawyer a lot, at a young age, so I decided to call myself Tom. Most of the time I study welding in school, and recently I've been picking this up. I personally like to do these artworks. It's a oxy-fuel acetylene cutting process. It's also what I've been doing, working day and night, very hard and practicing grinding and polishing. This is one of my work, and I brought it.
Now, this year's host, Nate Bowman, known as the Weld Scientist on YouTube and Instagram, arrives to get the competition underway.
Well, welcome to the second season of Clash of the Grinders. I'm excited to be here. I'm super excited that you guys are going to get to meet some of the best application engineers in the industry, get to learn some stuff from them, and then the more that you learn from them, the further you're going to get in the competition. So I don't mean to give everything away right away, but that's really a huge part of this is going to be a learning experience for everybody. Do you really think that you have what it takes to win?
I plan on winning. I plan on doing what it takes to win. Everybody's got the same opportunity to win, but I dang sure would like to.
I think I'm gonna win.
Definitely not. But I will try my best to put up a good show, definitely.
My dad says, just being here, I'm already a winner.
Clash of the Grinders, Student Edition, presented by 3M, NC3, and Weld.com. Sponsored by 3M Gives and Lindy. Promises even more excitement with higher stakes. First place takes home $15,000.
I currently run my own welding and fabrication company, and that $15,000 can do a lot in terms of equipment. I mean, that's a new welder, that's a new trailer.
Second place earns $10,000. And third place walks away with $5,000.
That's a lot of money on the line. It's for our age at least, that's a pretty life-changing amount of money. Like, you get us started on either building a rig or tuition or anything else like that, so it's a lot to put on the line, but that's also the thrill in it.
All remaining contestants receive $1,500, and each contestant also receives top-of-the-line 3M products and Lindy gear, along with a 1-year supply of 3M abrasives for their school, valued at up to $5,000.
So this year we're going to flip the script. We're going to have everybody draw one of these discs to kind of determine what team you guys are on. Are you ready to pick your team? Yes. Nice.
Each team will be guided through the first 2 rounds by experienced 3M application engineers who will provide invaluable mentorship on safety protocols and the optimal utilization of 3M Cubitron 3 performance abrasives. To determine the teams, each contestant draws a Scotch-Brite Rolock Precision Surface Conditioning Disc. Competitors who drew a blue, very fine disc are on Team Tyler. Competitors who drew a red medium disc are on Team Matt.
All right, there it is. Everybody ready? The winning team. Right. Come on. Go.
You guys have met your team captains, Tyler and Matt. Why are you guys here?
To have fun, right? That's the number one thing. Number 2 is to learn from both Tyler and myself, but learn from each other. So I think this is going to be a great experience for you, something that you're going to remember for a long time. So have fun, we'll be safe, but we're gonna win. This team's gonna win.
I don't know about that, but Team Blue, we should be doing pretty well. I'm here because, one, it's going to be a lot of fun. Not everyone here has used our products, so it's going to be a lot of fun just showing what's out there, what's new, how to be more efficient, and then you don't have to grind as much, right? You can get back to welding, but we're going to learn from you guys. You guys could teach us a few things, but we're excited just to be here and then beat Matt, which is what I like to do a lot. Doesn't happen often, but it's going to happen.
It actually does. Stay on game.
These guys train like the best people in the industry. You guys coming from a community college don't really get that kind of access. They don't like come out to your school and come hang out and teach you guys how to do metal finishing and stuff. So now that you guys have met your team leads, now it's time to meet the people that will determine your fate, the judges. Let's bring them in.
Throughout this competition, the judges Mark Lukowski, Mackenzie Walden, and Kyle Warzala will evaluate each competitor's performance and offer invaluable feedback aimed at helping competitors improve and excel in their craft.
Hey guys, I'm Mark Lukowski. I work in our lab. I help develop some of the great products that you'll be using over the course of this competition, including the Cubitron 3 fiber disc. As a product developer, the end users are the most important people in the world to me, because that's how I learn what you value most in your abrasive products. That's why I'm excited to be here, to learn from you, to work with you, so thanks for having me.
Hi everybody, I'm Mackenzie Walden. I was a judge on last season's Clash of the Grinders, so very excited to be here again. I work on the business side at 3M, many years with Scotch-Brite and Cubitron 3 as well. I think the skilled trades is really important, so it's really fun to showcase it in this fun, competitive way, so excited to be here.
What's up guys? I'm Kyle Warzala. I'm a welding instructor out of Racine, Wisconsin. I work for Gateway Technical College. I'm also a certified welding inspector. I'm here to give you guys some good feedback, hopefully some good encouragement as well along the way. It's nice to see that there's a lot of young folks in here that are still in the trades, so hopefully we can kind of encourage you and inspire you guys to keep on moving forward. So thanks for being here.
So you guys have met your team leads and the judges. Now it's time to get into the competition. The first competition is going to be cutting, so we're going to go get geared up with all the proper PPE. All right, let's get going. All right.
The judges, they seem really cool. I like the judges.
They seem really nice, honestly. Everybody seems like they have a lot of wisdom and a lot to share. So, I mean, even if I mess up royally, they'll tell me how to fix it royally.
They're going to be strict about it, but they're also going to be fair.
I think whoever wins this contest is going to be the person who takes all the feedback that they're getting and implements it into their challenges.
Before stepping into the arena, competitors don their prestigious Clash of the Grinders work jackets, each a symbol of their journey to this moment, a rite of passage into the heart of the competition.
Everybody find their bag all right? Yes, sir. So I'm Mike. I'm in what's called Personal Safety Division. Go ahead and open your bags. You have a bag of tools and some very basic PPE. We're gonna outfit you with the other PPE here.
Next, they received personalized protective gear and tools provided by 3M and Lindy, tailored to their physical features like facial hair and prescription glasses, ensuring suitability for their task. And before each round, competitors undergo a safety training session led by experienced 3M application engineers who will guide them through an immersive experience, acquainting them with the products, techniques, tools, and personal protective equipment, PPE, necessary for the impending challenge. Under the watchful eye of these seasoned professionals, competitors make their way to the competition floor for the first time, where they're granted a precious window of opportunity for hands-on practice.
I think the safety talk was very important, obviously, just going over the very basics, keeping safe. The training, the practice really helped just get a feel for the grinder and how that wheel took away the material.
Definitely having that one-on-one time with your coach, it was definitely beneficial to me. Just from those 2 cuts I did, I picked up a lot of knowledge.
The safety talk and the practice helped me out quite a bit as far as, of course, you want to stay safe. Everybody needs to stay safe. I didn't want to cut a finger out there.
Equipped with the new 3M Cubitron 3 cutoff wheel in the first round, contestants must slice through steel bars with precision at each quarter-inch mark to score points. With adrenaline pumping and anticipation building, the competitors stand ready for their first challenge.
My first impression about meeting the other competitors was, this is going to be something serious.
I plan to face the challenges by just getting the task done.
Being nervous can, especially in the competition, can really get to you. You know, you start shaking, might mess you up on your grind, and you know, all it takes is a couple points and then you're out.
It's time to start the first competition. You'll each have 90 seconds to complete your cuts. Make every second count.
In this first round, points are earned for individual skill and team performance.
Let's get those grinders started. All right, and 3, 2, 1, boogity, 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 let's get the grinding.
The 3M Cubitron 3 cutoff wheel these competitors are using was just launched last year. It cuts 3 times faster than the previous Cubitron 2 wheel because of its re-engineered molecular bonding technology, which holds the 3M precision-shaped grain together with the resin.
What excites me right now the most is testing all the new abrasives. I know that there's a lot of technology and a lot of work that goes into them, and I'd love to hear their thought process behind it.
The 3M Cubitron cutoff wheel felt very good. I didn't really have to use a lot of pressure. It kind of did everything itself. I just had to lay it on there straight.
It definitely helped me in this round, 100%.
If you use it correctly, it's gonna work out good, and it's gonna really last a long time and treat you well just as well as you treated it. It's kind of like a woman.
I feel like a lot of people had to adjust of, oh, hey, you let it do the work, you know? It really does go a long way. Cubitron's pretty awesome.
Now, as the clock ticks down with a mere 90 seconds per player, the pressure mounts as competitors strive to notch up the highest number of cuts in their steel bars. But it's not just about quantity. The pieces will be scrutinized for exacting accuracy, adding an extra layer of complexity to the challenge.
You know, I was thinking to myself, don't jam the grinding wheel into the metal, you know, let it do its work.
Once I started cutting, I saw that, okay, keep yourself on the line. And then after that, I started feeling that the grinder was getting easier to cut through, and that's when I started getting fired up.
Only cuts passing the go, no-go visual gauge within a 1/4 inch tolerance count towards a competitor's total. Each successful cut earns 1 point. Additionally, each member of the winning team with the highest cumulative number of cuts receives 5 bonus points.
Well, that's a wrap for the first round. Things have definitely heated up. We got Team Tyler and Team Matt here. We have our judges over here, Mackenzie, Kyle, and Mark. So they're gonna help out with the judging. They got a go, no-go gauge for your weld coupons. Each one of you guys, team captains, is gonna select somebody to come forward first. How'd it go out there? What do you think?
I think it started off pretty good. I put a lot of pressure on it that first couple.
Right on the money.
Right on.
It's not easy to be the first group that goes.
I can definitely see you put some weight behind a few of these.
No good.
Okay. Good amount though, you got a good amount. It looked like your control after the first couple really improved quite a bit.
I think I eased up a little bit too much on the wheel.
The wheel does a lot of the work for
Yeah.
you, but it is kind of hard to adjust for that at first.
So what about you? You run a cutoff wheel a few times before?
Yeah, never on bar stock before.
Yeah.
I think the nerve got a little bit to me.
Definitely throws a lot of sparks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
How do you think you did? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
It cut a lot better than anything I've used before.
These are like the Cadillac of cutoff wheels.
That's
Yeah.
a great cut.
That one's good.
That's good.
It's really good. Some of these are like extremely consistent.
You got a lot of experience with cutoff wheels?
Yeah, just growing up using it.
Yeah, and it just looked like you were letting the tool do the work, which is the kind of technique we really like to see. Outstanding job. All right, Tom.
How do you think you did?
Oh, no comment.
No comment, okay.
Tom, this was your first time using a cutoff wheel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you did pretty good for the first time using a cutoff wheel, especially in front of a lot of people and everything like that.
Good job.
Slightly oversized.
Slightly there. I'm okay with that one.
Take it.
What do you think?
I don't know. We'll see.
See how it goes?
Yeah, some of them are a little crooked, so
Have you done quite a bit of this?
I have a little bit under my belt, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know,
This
man.
might be the best
Not
one I've seen.
Not many
Yeah.
of these are very slanted, so it's really good.
2, clean.
Yep, we're there.
So you've set the bar exceptionally high for square cuts without too much burning. That's impressive. I did not expect every single one to go into the good pile.
Well done.
I think that might be a new record for the most worn wheel, though.
I like new records.
You got
New
you
records
got
are
after
good.
that. I like.
Yeah, what was going on with that grinder, man? What was happening?
I honestly, I don't really know. It's like my first time really working with one.
Yeah, this whole competition's about building skills. Everybody here that comes to the competition is gonna learn something.
Yes.
Like, not everybody's gonna leave with the 15,000 bucks, but everybody's gonna leave here smarter than when they came.
I'm definitely gonna leave knowing how to use a cutoff wheel.
Yeah, that's for sure. I think everybody will.
I
Yeah.
like that resiliency. Good.
All right, here you go, Charles.
Thank you.
It like passes through the cut surface and the bar surface. It's a clean cut at least, and I can't rule out that it wasn't in the bar to begin with.
Thank you, Judge.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chef. Wait, wrong show. We're gonna melt these down and eat them later.
I need my iron.
Money.
What I like to hear.
Sweet.
Very good. Very good.
All right. The most cuts. With 10 cuts. Sebastian. The team with the most cuts is going to be the blue team. Nice job, everybody. Nice job, nice job.
I got that rush of like, yeah, I won, but also I didn't want to be like arrogant because we're in the first steps of this competition.
Some of us just focus in our class are only mainly focused on welding. So it was pretty much a new experience for most of us.
Yeah, I kind of bared down on that grinder a little bit too much. It got the cutting pretty good, but with me bearing down on the way it did, I wasn't able to cut through every single piece started wearing down on me to where I kind of had to roll around that stop to be able to cut.
Afterwards, I felt a lot better. It's like lifting a rock off my chest.
My team, unfortunately, did not win, but we did win in our own way. You know, that's going to drive us to do way better tomorrow.
You know, just because we did not win the battle doesn't mean we lost the war.
On the next Clash of the Grinders, contestants gear up for the second round of intense competition. These initial rounds help prepare competitors for the final rounds, where they'll be put to the test as they tackle the intricate assembly of a 6-sided metal die and the complex construction of a rocket stove. So, prepare yourselves for a heart-pounding journey as we edge closer to uncovering the ultimate champion of Clash of the Grinders. Student Edition, Season 2.